In a broad world of tarot, where we constantly seek guidance to our questions pertaining to broken hearts, the acquisition of more money, improved health, and the common fare, the readings contained within our universe are meant to inform us of the dangers lurking around random corners and to provide direction on how best to avoid them. This information is timeless, so whether it gives us insight into our present, direction towards our future, or clears away the shroud of confusion surrounding our past, let us now delve deep into the mysterious realms of Phantom Justice Tarot.
Hello, and thank you all again for joining me for another installment of the Phantom Justice Tarot. I'm your host, The Phantom, and I pray that you all are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourselves, and taking care of one another. Please hit that like button, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And also, please remember that everything I say may not resonate with you or your story. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and leave what doesn't resonate for somebody else that will come along, pick it up. I promise and guarantee you. So let's go ahead and get into the energy of this reading. Holy Spirit, we ask that you come in and bring us the necessary messages that need to be sent to the collective energy. So, fourth house, the roots. All right, so maybe something dealing with someone's home, their home life. Could be their physical home, or it could be their body home, as well too. Like I always say, we have an external place where we live and where we stay, but then we have our home as well too, because we have to take care of our physical vessels. So something dealing with the fourth house. So the fourth house is ruled by Cancer, could be a Cancer, but it deals with the feminine mothering energy, taking care of children, our families, our loved ones, just being very emotionally in tune and being very emotionally intact. So maybe something going on at the home space, or something that's going on in someone's home, or some kind of emotional connection. We have Pisces here. So we have two water elements. So Pisces is the sign of I believe. So something, obviously, as I said, something dealing with emotion, emotional ties. Maybe someone not believing someone in a home, or maybe someone is believing something now. Maybe something has been seen or shown in a home, or someone was a witness to something, because there's been some kind of a light that's been shed once we got to the core of the issue, or the root of the issue. Once everything around the center, once everything fell away, once everything broke down, once everything was removed, then we actually saw what was at the core of the center, seeing at the core of the center of the situation, seeing at the core of someone, seeing someone at their core. So, okay. But again, like I said, it could be dealing with parents, children, some family issue, emotional. So it's some kind of emotional situation here where somebody saw another person at their core. Now they have no choice but to believe something. Maybe they were trying to cover something up, or trying to act as if something wasn't there. Provoker. We have Grand Cross. Provoker. Okay. So provoke to anger. Because I just get a lot of anger when I look at this card right now and seeing the red and the planet. And this Grand Provoker, this is an energy that, a Grand Cross rather, this is an energy that Mm. Could be a Libra involved as well too. And I just say that because the numbers that popped out, I saw 10 on this card and then 11 on this card. So 10, 11. I'm like, that could be somebody's birthday or something could be significant around that date. But Libra, that's during Libra season. But somebody being provoked to anger or somebody getting angry about something, but it's some kind of drastic change. So maybe there was some kind of change or something that made somebody very angry, or maybe somebody was volatile or they became angry and that changed something within a situation, something within a household. So maybe this is a volatile household, or maybe there was some kind of violence or something, some kind of abuse to a child or something as well, or to a feminine energy. Could have been abusive to the mother. Maybe the child was a witness to this or so. Or maybe somebody is witnessing this or seeing this, or maybe somebody is seeing this energy do this to their child. But they believe it now. Like, here we go with the South Node. Life's debts. So that's about leaving something behind. That is leaving the lesson behind. Okay, 6-6. And it's interesting because on this card, there's a number 24 on the Pisces, which breaks down into 6. But on this card, South Node, there's a number 42, which also breaks down into the number 6. But these numbers, they're mirroring each other. So maybe somebody going through the same situations or experiencing the same situations. Maybe somebody connecting with somebody on an emotional level because they've gone through or they mirrored these same situations growing up, or being raised, or even being in an abusive household, or where there was violence, emotionally volatile, or emotionally unavailable. Somebody could have been, this energy also could be saying somebody could have been emotionally unavailable as well too. And something has now made them a believer. Like something has now happened in their life that has made them want to leave some things behind. Maybe leave some old ways behind, leave some old patterns behind, leave some old situations, maybe leaving old situationships, old relationships, old emotional connections that are no longer serving them behind. Something has happened within those connections that has now sparked them to want to leave those and to make a change. Because something has sparked this person to change right here. So, like I said, I don't know if it was something that occurred within this home, or something that they saw, something that they witnessed, but they want to leave it behind, or they know that they have to leave it behind, or they want to leave some old negative patterns behind. Some things that are no longer working for them behind anymore. So someone is a believer. And when I saw her face, now I'm a believer. I think that's the Monkees, the 60s rock group that sang that song, I'm a believer. I believe. That's from Shrek too, so you might be more familiar with the song if you're familiar with the movie Shrek. So I believe that was in that movie. But that's what's going on here. So somebody is a believer. Something here with the lunar eclipse, change. So I did say that someone has changed. Something has changed within someone. Something has sparked a change. Something within the household, something within their old relationships or their old ways of thinking, being, acting has sparked a change that has made someone a believer now. Okay. Because lunar eclipses, and this could have been something that happened during the lunar eclipse, and the last lunar eclipse that we had was on April, was it April? It was April 25th of this year, April 25th. So that was a little bit over a month ago. and it was during the full moon. So there was something that maybe happened during that period that was also the period of the Mercury retrograde. So maybe there was something that occurred during the Mercury retrograde that sparked a change. Somebody learned about some lie during that time. And I say that because the swords come out. So we have the Ace of Swords. That is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. Doesn't have to be, but I'm just calling out the signs. And it comes out in the reverse. And then we have the Ten of Cups. That is Scorpio energy. We also, as I said, we have Cancer energy. We have Pisces on the board. So we have all the water signs. So we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So, you know, this could be connected to the reading that preceded this one, I believe. Where I was talking about a man or masculine energy who trusted someone in his family or trusted a feminine energy, a mother or someone, more so than they trusted their own intuition or they trusted their own beliefs about something. Ooh, so this could very well be picking up on that reading. So, okay. So check out that reading. It might have some information in there for you. But we're figuring some things out because it was a lie here. So someone believed another person's stories or their lies because the Ace of Swords in the reverse, that's all about a lie right there. Somebody was spinning some untruth. Someone was spinning a narrative to fit their own life or to fit their own selfish gain. They were blowing smoke up someone's ass, maybe telling somebody what they wanted to hear, or again, just purposely lying to someone regarding something about a family, or this could have been a part of someone's family. The Five of Swords comes out, but it comes out in the reverse position. So it's like someone now wanting to make amends because they're so someone's lies have now been exposed, but they're now in a position and they want to use their emotional positioning, or they want to use their role in the family. They want to use their role because they're the parent, or use their role because they're a sibling or a friend, or because they have some kind of emotional connection. They want to use that as leverage to get back into someone's good graces now. But keep in mind, this is the same person or the same energy that was willing or that did purposely fuck somebody over based off of a lie or something that they were withholding from another person. They were doing this on purpose. But now the only reason that they're sorry is because they've been discovered. So again, keep in mind, like I said, now someone wants to change. What someone has seen, what someone has witnessed, now they want to go back and change it. They want to go back and retract their story. But they only want to make this change, and they only want to do it because maybe they see someone doing better, or they see someone in a better position, or they see someone about to be in a better position, or they realize that who they were working with or who was around them is now a negative influence. Now they see the truth, and they could be ashamed of maybe their own actions because they could have played a part in some of this as well too. As I said, we all have choices, with that. And I think I said that in that previous reading, the one preceding this. So we all have choices. So regardless if someone came in to tell us a lie about something, or if someone came in to try to turn our thought process around, try to change our mind about something or about someone, or to try to have us look at something in a different way, that's irrelevant, because if we are in a position where we can think for ourselves, we can make choices and decisions for ourselves, where we have emotional capacity and control to have this type of intellect for ourselves and to be free thinkers, then it is our responsibility to search for the answers, to look for the truth, instead of taking someone's word for it. So that's why I say, if this person did indeed, if they were sparked into some type of change, if they are now a believer, if they now want to leave some people behind who lied to them, if they want to leave some close connections behind because these close connections kept some things undercover, deceived them for whatever their own selfish gain was, if they want to leave them, that's fine. But if they want to return, or they want to do something, or they only doing this just because they now see something in someone that they want, or they see something in the situation that they now want, that they passed up before, or an opportunity, then with that, I kind of say, yeah, it doesn't work that way, because we all have free will. So hopefully everybody understood what I said right there. So it's okay if someone wants to leave people who have deceived them, but it's not okay for this same person to now want to expect to gain something because they believe the lie in the first place, without looking for the truth for themselves. Is a more succinct way of saying that, and I hope that made more sense. So because now they see the truth, but now it might be a bit too late. What else? We get the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, because now it's like someone slowly doing something when I feel as if they had time maybe to make some kind of moves, or maybe to do something. So maybe they had already been seeing some things. Maybe they had already witnessed some things. Maybe they had already realized some things, but they were still repeating some old patterns and still falling back into some old thought processes and letting their fears get the best of them, and they were reacting. So they were coming from an emotionally reactive space rather than an emotionally intellectual space, or really just taking their time to really think about what was being presented to them. What the lie that, okay, thumbs up. Okay. The lie that was being presented to them, or what was being said to them. And again, they believe these people because of the connections. That was the blinding factor for this person. They judged all the books by the covers. They judged their family by the cover because, oh, it's family. They would never hurt me. They would never lie to me. They would never do something that would go against my best interest. But they also looked at something that might have been in their best interest, and they judged that by the cover, or the illusion that the people who are already lying to them, that they spun about this person or about this situation. So they were judging everything. Like, this person really, for this to be a water heavy reading right now, as I said, this person really had a very hard time with really trusting their own intuition and their own thought process. And the water element is all about love, emotion, intuition, being very sensitive to that energy. So they were very clouded in their judgment and intuition towards themselves, but they were more tuned in and tapped into everybody else. So they judged the good thing by the cover of what was being spun by the people who were lying to them. So oh, Lord, a mess. A mess all around because they potentially missed out on something. So it's like now they're in between a rock and a hard place. Like they want to separate from these people who were lying from the get-go, but they've missed the opportunity for the good thing. So, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to figure it out now. I don't know. Seven of Swords, lies, envy. That's what I was gonna say. I knew something was gonna bring me back around. Here we go. Thank you, segue. I was gonna say, if there are things within another person's energy that other people are envying, that they are jealous of, and they see that, oh, this person is going towards a good thing. This person has a wonderful opportunity ahead of them. This person has a wonderful job that they're going to. They're about to make some new money. They're about to get into a new relationship. They're about to get something that's new that we don't have, or that we have but that we don't really like, or that we're not taking care of, or that we don't really want anymore. We wish we had something new. We wish we had something better. What do you think is going to happen? Then those types of people are going to be crabs in a barrel. They're going to throw salt on that person's game. They're going to emotionally and mentally manipulate that person out of their chance, out of that opportunity, out of that relationship. They are going to throw the temptations in there. They're going to throw anything in there, because at that point, those people likely do not have anything to lose, but they have everything to gain. If they keep this person stuck in that mentality, you know what I mean? Because, they don't have anything to lose. So it's like, well, fuck it, whatever. We just going to tell this person whatever because, and if they're going to be done with us, they're going to be done with us. Then that's fine if they find out. But, guess what? This person, they're going to lose out on what they wanted. So does that make sense right there? So that's what's happening here. Somebody was jealous. Some people were jealous. They stole, they connived, they lied, they trapped, they did whatever it was they had to do to ensure that someone did not reach that goal. Maybe someone was almost there and they did something or orchestrated something that completely took this person back to square one, or did something. King of Cups coming out in the reverse. Somebody is pissed and somebody is mad now. Like somebody want to fight now. But I did say it's some provoker. And with this provoker here, somebody's being pushed to anger. Somebody has been pushed to anger. Somebody being pushed to anger right here. Because the King of Cups, that's usually somebody who can keep their emotions intact. And they can process and deal with their emotions beneath the surface in a healthy way. But this is somebody now, they're blowing up. Like I said, now they're realizing this fuck shit. Shit has hit the fan. The lies have come out. Things have been exposed. They realize now, it's like I said, and this is what it is. This person has now realized that they've already missed out on the opportunity. That's gone. Whatever it was, unfortunately, it is what it is. I will say we never want to leave this channel with any type of negativity. So, if this has happened to you or to someone in your energy or whoever this is speaking with, then I will say pick your head up, keep going. Maybe they got you at this point, but listen, don't be accountable for your own actions. Be accountable for your actions now. Don't become a hothead, and do anything to someone. I know they pissed you off. They done lied to you. They did something. They stole what was yours, what you thought was yours. But also, stop and think what I said earlier. Were you also putting someone else's vision before yours? Were you also trusting someone else's intuition before yours? Were you trusting someone else's feelings about someone rather than going with your own gut feeling? Go back to the intention, because that's what it is. It doesn't matter what the results are. What were our intentions? And if our intentions do not align with our actions, then you best believe the results are going to be something that we may not be satisfied with. So the question needs to be asked, did someone here, now that the results are in, now that the polls are in, did the action align with the feeling? Because feeling plus action equals results. Come through. Feeling plus action equals positive result, if you ask me. But if we ignore our feeling, if we ignore our intuition, or if we place more stock into other people's feelings and intuition rather than our own, there's an imbalance there. And that's going to give us that negative result. And that's what happened. And now that's why somebody is mad, and that's why they want to fight. King of Pentacles. Let it go. Because King of Pentacles, that's the one that holds on to something. Four of Pentacles. I said King of Pentacles, but Four of Pentacles. I said King of Pentacles for a reason. But Four of Pentacles, let it go. Because the more that we hold on to the negativity, the more that's what we call into us. The more that we hold on to the hurt, the pain, the lower vibrational energies, the more that's what we pull in. Let it go. Be like water. Let it go, let it flow. Like I said, that water element, this is a heavy, like, water reading right here. Let that old shit go. Let that toxic shit go. Whoever I'm speaking with, I don't know, but release it. Because like I said, the more that we hold on to those things, the more that we accumulate more and more of those situations in our life, those types of people, those types of relationships, those types of situations. What is this? The Knight of Cups in the reverse. So now this is like the energy, someone being hurt. So someone kind of wanted to kind of vindicate themselves. And I feel as if, and this could be past energy, could be present, but this is energy now. Someone, because that Knight of Cups is giving me sowing their wild oats. Someone young, someone not really ready to get settled yet. They're out here exploring. So, especially with the Knight of Cups, they're out here dating a lot. So, I wouldn't put my eggs into one basket when it comes to the Knight of Cups, because they're here for a good time, not necessarily the long time. So, maybe someone at some point, they were trying to sow their wild oats. I don't know, this was something hard for them to hang up. They couldn't hang this up, this kind of lifestyle, maybe a playboy lifestyle, charm or lifestyle. Maybe let their friends talk them into that, because again, letting people convince them, or letting people who are emotionally tied to them keep them trapped in some situation. So maybe friends, homeboys, homegirls, whoever they were dealing with, that they were hanging with, that they ran with, buddies and everything. That could have been something that was hard for them to let go. So maybe that's something that they held on to. And again, now they missed out on something that could have been long-term, or something that could have been a better choice or investment for them. Maybe missing out. That's going to be for some people. For some here, I feel as if this is somebody, like I said, being vengeful, vindictive. Now they want to screw everything. So now it's like, screw everything. So, like I said, now whatever screw everything means to that person, whether screw everything means, all right, I'm about to go F some shit up, and I'm about to just, fight, people and just, get in people's faces and do all that, put myself in dangerous situations, or it's just someone here who is just saying, well, now they might as well just go fuck everything. You know what I mean? Anything walking at this point. What's this? The 9 of Wands. Victim mentality. Yeah. All right. So anybody who's in that energy, like I said, they get no excuse like here, because this is victim mentality. The 9 of Wands in the reverse. This is, you've been through. Damn. All right. Now, y'all saw me look at the bottom of the deck, and then I started shuffling the deck. I showed y'all the cards that was on the bottom of the deck. And I started speaking about it. And as I'm speaking about it, a card falls into my lap. And you can rewind the video. It's no sleight of tricks. I'm not being a magician here. And now the card that I'm looking at in sort of an upright position is the same exact card, the 9 of Wands. And it was kind of coming out in a slanted position. So I'm going to leave it right there like that, kind of like that. So as I was saying, this is somebody who is in victim mentality, but they know better. So they can't blame anybody but themselves for the original intention or the original feeling or intuition behind it. That's this is Sagittarius energy as well too. That's on the board. So we have the King and the Knight of Cups. So I did say this could be a father and a son as well too. Like who get into fisticuffs, like who fight. Like, a father and son could be having like a disagreement or something, and one of them could be at blame, and it could be the older energy. It could be the masculine energy or the one who knew better or so, and maybe provoked, the child to anger, or somebody provoked someone here. But it's something, like I said, within an emotional connection or a household. But whoever it is that played victim, they understand, they know better. And that's why the card came out in that sort of sideways turn position. Because as I'm saying, this is something they need to come out of, or something that would be best for them in the situation to come out of. It was kind of like, okay, coming around. The Chariot card. So something dealing with a car or some kind of forward movement. But I did say the best way to get this situation to turn around, someone coming out of victim mentality. As I said, stop blaming someone else and really just turn the mirror around and look at themselves. Because mirror effect. Okay? And I looked at their screen just as it gave a thumbs up. Mirror effect. So people who could have been in similar situations are in the same energies, but you have same energies but opposing forces or something. But it's something about moving forward, and this is Cancer energy, and we did call this sign out earlier. So it's something dealing with a Cancer here, could be, or something about a car or a vehicle or movement, maybe some maybe driving or mode of transportation in some way. Or something that's just going to propel this off the ground or move this forward. But it's moving forwards rather than moving backwards. So somebody realizes that now they're in a position they need to start moving forwards rather than setting themselves back. Because that's what they did right here. Whatever action, whatever it is that they took, whoever it is that they believed, whatever it is that they believed and they took that action, that's what set them back. So now they need to get back on track. Here we go with the 5 of Cups. No use in crying over spilled milk. What's done is done. Pick up your face, pick up the pieces. And that's what I was saying right there. We move on from the situation. Here we go with the Queen of Swords. And she comes out in the reverse. So as I said, somebody is real pissed about this. So this could be, as I said, people, if they were working together or working in groups, this King of Cups, because we have a king and a queen that's here, not in the same suit, but this Queen of Swords is the same one with this Ace of Swords, the one who lied. So this masculine energy, or whoever this King of Cups is, the one who's pissed now because they believe the lie. Like I said, they can only blame themselves because they believe the lie of whoever this woman was, this mother was, this feminine energy was, this friend was, or so, because this person did not have the best interest at heart anyway, because there was something that was not aligned within their own energy anymore. It was something that was off. There wasn't a match here. These people weren't a vibrational match, or there was something that had been called off. But this was the one who lied to this person, and now this is the person who wants to fight. This person could have fought this person, and again, this maybe someone, that's what they regret, or that's why, I don't know. Like, I was gonna say, especially if this was a domestic situation and a man threatened a woman, or did something to a woman. Again, like I said, I understand it's horrible, people lying, to us and deceiving us and taking advantage. But we have to have emotional control with that. So that's not going to be for everybody, but that's a situation. Maybe a child was a witness to this as well too. Or maybe somebody could have had somebody could, and if this is not a man, who fought a woman or who physically attacked a woman or did something, then this may be someone who had his sister do it, or had a woman, a member of his family do this. But we get the Page of Pentacles that comes out in the reverse. So yeah, so like I said, like children, siblings, younger siblings. So somebody could have had a younger sibling like do something, and maybe that could have gotten them into trouble as well too. But again, it doesn't matter, because this is a trickle-down effect. Even if someone has someone else fight their battles physically for them, I mean, emotionally and mentally, this person still needs to take the responsibility and accountability for their own inability to recognize what they needed to do in this situation. They're the ones who ignored it. The Four of Cups that comes out in the reverse. But they see it clearly now. They were, as I said, listening to people who are closely connected to them, are falling into situations where they were involving themselves in third parties, even or so, like letting people be the middleman, letting people speak for them or be the mouthpiece. But because they let people be the mouthpiece, they let people be the middleman or the middlewoman, this gave opportunity for that person or those people to spin the narrative in their own way. And this is what caused this person to lose out on something. But now they're a believer. They have no choice but to be. Okay. Anyway, thank you all for joining me for another installment of the Phantom Justice Tarot. I'm your host, The Phantom, and I pray you all continue to do well, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and take care of one another. And hit that like button, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate that. And also, that's it. Thank you. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.